Do you have any idea what kind of income that business generates?
I would guess probably 3 to 5 million.
Are you paid a salary?
I am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is that salary?
It's $90,000 a year.
Okay.
You don't know this information personally. This is just information that you're searching on the internet for.
And also my 14-year-old has told me as well.
Because this courtroom showdown is about to take a wild turn. Today's case centers around Mr. Birch, a high-powered businessman with multiple ventures reportedly worth millions. And across the aisle, his ex-wife, Ms. Carpenter, who filed for divorce some time ago due to what court records cite as personal differences. But now, she's back in court, not for a friendly check-in. From the looks of it, she's seeking a significant financial adjustment, raising eyebrows about whether her motives are personal, practical, or purely profit-driven. Some might say it smells like a cash grab, but hey, that's up to the court to decide. All we know for sure is that the tension in this room is thick, and everyone's watching closely. Now let's talk about the judge. He's not one for theatrics. He's sharp, focused, and clearly not entertained by the back-and-forth drama. The way he breaks down this case and delivers his thoughts, you'll want to pay close attention. He cuts through the noise like a laser, and his words might just shift your entire perspective on this dispute. So the real question is, does Ms. Carpenter have a valid claim that justifies her return to court? Or is this an attempt to tap into Mr. Birch's fortune once again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Things are about to heat up in a major way. So let's dive in and watch how this fiery legal battle unfolds.
Okay, how old are your children?
They are 12 and 14.
Okay, and the current order in your case from 2017 has the child support set at $1,925. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Birch was also ordered to carry the health insurance for the children in that order?
Yes, which is what I asked, which that has been, I guess, resolved and not a part of this. That was my priority.
Now, yeah, we'll address that here in a second. How are the children currently covered for health insurance?
Under Joshua.
Okay. Through his employer?
He owns his own business.
Okay. Does he also have dental insurance for the children?
No, he does not.
Okay. Do you have dental insurance available for them?
I will. The dental insurance was just recently canceled on Joshua's end.
Okay. Do you have dental insurance available through your job?
Yes, I do. And healthcare.
How much is the dental insurance?
Oh, goodness. I provided the information last time, but it's very minimal. Do you have our notes from last time? I didn't bring any of that with me.
The proposed order stated the dental insurance costs $30.33 per month. Is that correct?
That's probably correct.
Was that for just the two children?
No, that's for family.
Okay. How many people are included in that?
Just me and the two girls.
Okay, so 3.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if do you know where Mr. Birch works?
He works at East Texas Truck Center.
Okay. Do you know how much or how long has he done that?
I really don't know. I mean, it's been several years now that he's owned it. I would probably guess, if I was to guess, probably 5 to 7 years.
Okay. And you said that he owns that business?
Yes. He also owns other businesses as well. I'm not really fully aware of what all businesses that he does own. Okay. But I do know for a fact he does own East Texas Truck Center, and he does have a business in Nacogdoches and a business in Baytown.
Okay. Is the East Texas Truck Center, is that his main source of income?
Yes.
Okay. And you stated he's the owner of that business?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you have any idea what kind of income that business generates?
I would guess probably 3 to 5 million. I did submit, and I'm not sure if you received it yesterday. I did get online and look at the appraisal districts for his property values. Did you receive that?
I did receive it.
Okay. So as far as his property values, which like I said, I can't state as to far as his revenue, because it is an LLC and the financial information is not available. But I will say, like, as far as property owned in Baytown, per the appraisal district, it's 1.1 million. In Nacogdoches, he owns 5 properties, 3 of which were just acquired in December 15th, 2021.
Ms. Carpenter, stop.
Yes.
Ms. Simone, I need you to ask questions.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, you stated that he owns other businesses. Do you know what the businesses are, or what the name of the businesses are?
I can, if you look at his LinkedIn accounts.
I don't have that available. Sorry.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. I'll look it up on my computer. It's a lot faster internet.
So, Ms. Carpenter, this information that you're about to give me is something that you're looking up from somewhere else?
The businesses owned is just
okay.
from his
Just my question.
LinkedIn account,
Ms.
president.
Carpenter, you don't know this information personally. This is just information that you're searching on the internet for.
And also my 14-year-old has told me as well.
Also, let me get this straight. This mother is back in court asking for an increase in child support because her 14-year-old suggested it. Seriously, are we now letting teenagers set legal precedent? What's next? Letting kids decide custody battles based on who gets more likes on TikTok? The logic here is definitely raising some eyebrows. Let me know your take in the comments because I'm struggling to take this claim seriously. But wait till it gets even more bizarre. She's been quietly checking out her ex's LinkedIn profile, trying to estimate how much money his private business is pulling in. All because a teenager told her he might be making more now. I mean, come on, LinkedIn isn't a crystal ball. And running a business isn't as simple as scrolling a job site. And here's a question for you. Would you trust your 14-year-old to manage your budget or determine your financial needs? Probably not. So why is that being used to justify a court motion? Let's also not forget this man is already paying $1,900 a month for 2 children. That's no small contribution. So where's all that money going? Is she facing real financial strain or just angling for more support without taking steps to earn her own income? Are we talking about genuine need here, or just wishful thinking disguised as legal action? You tell me. Drop your opinions below because this case just took a turn into unexpected territory. And we're about to break it all down.
Okay, so you can't use that information.
Okay.
Move on, Ms. Simone.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass the witness.
Okay, yeah, let's see if you can find somebody that actually has direct knowledge of what it is that you're trying to do here.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
I will call Mr. Birch. Mr. Birch, would you state your full name for the court, please?
Joshua Paul Birch.
Okay. And you're the father of Aubrey and Adeline Birch?
That is correct.
Okay. And are you currently covering the children on your health insurance?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And can you give me the cost of that?
$315.97 per month per child through Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay.
So $631.94.
All right. And where do you currently work?
East Texas Truck Center.
Okay. And are you the owner of that business?
I'm a minority owner in that business.
Okay. Are you paid a salary?
I am, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is that salary?
It's $90,000 a year.
Okay. Do you own any other businesses besides the East Texas Trucking Center?
So I'm a minority owner in East Texas Truck Center, Inc.,
Okay.
which is not a LLC. And I'm a minority owner in East Texas Truck Center, Baytown, LLC. I'm a minority owner in Keystone Financial, LLC. And I'm a majority owner in Cornerstone, LLC.
Do you receive any other type of revenue from East Texas Truck Center besides your salary?
No, ma'am. Unless there's a dividend given, but we haven't given dividends.
Okay. Do you make any income from the Keystone Financial?
No, ma'am, there's no salaries or dividends given from that either. It's a startup company.
And do you make any income from Cornerstone Financial?
No, ma'am, same thing. It was also established last year.
Okay. And you said Keystone, when was that established?
Keystone was actually established in 2000. I thought you said Keystone the first time. My
Yeah,
apologies.
I did. I'm sorry.
Keystone was established in 2018.
Okay.
I'm a minority there as well.
And you have not received any income from Keystone to the state?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
The courtroom is tense and everyone's waiting on edge because the judge is moments away from delivering a major decision. The big question: is he about to rule in favor of Mr. Birch and dismiss Ms. Carpenter's request for increased child support? Or will he side with her and put added pressure on a man already contributing thousands each month? You can feel the anticipation in the room. And if you're reading the judge's body language, that confident smile and calm demeanor speak volumes. It's the look of someone who's about to make a ruling that's going to get people talking. Whether in legal circles or family group chats, there's something about his presence today that feels especially sharp. Like he's not just about to issue a verdict, but serve up a dose of truth with a touch of courtroom flair. So now the stakes are set. Will he call out what some are calling a cash grab? Or will he hand Ms. Carpenter an unexpected win? Go ahead and share your predictions down in the comments because no matter which way this goes, it's about to get interesting. Let's hear what the judge has to say.
Your motion's denied. Mr. Birch, Ms. Carpenter, I've just denied the state's motion to adjust the child support in this case. They have to put on evidence to show me that there's some kind of change in income, and I heard nothing that leads me to believe that there's been a change. So the state not meeting its burden is therefore the motion is denied. If any party is dissatisfied, no, that's okay. I don't need to hear anything. If
I'm not understanding what's denied, sir. The new order or the old order?
I'm denying the state's. There's no new order, Mr. Birch.
Yes, sir.
You and Ms. Carpenter and the state were not able to come to an agreement, and so
Yes, sir.
a lawsuit was filed before me to see if the child support needs to be adjusted. The laws in this state are very simple. The state or whoever it is that's moving, asking me to adjust the child support has to prove what your old income was, where it came from, and the circumstances behind it, and then compare it to the new information that you have. And I find that the state has completely and utterly failed to do that. They haven't proven anything to me. They've thrown out some stuff, but nothing with any concrete or significant basis. And therefore, I'm denying the motion because they haven't met their burden of proof. They haven't proven to me that there's been any kind of a change. So any party has the right to appeal my decision. Your appeal must be filed with the Orange County District Clerk's Office. It has to be filed in the next 3 business days. And you have to make sure that you specify in your appeal what part of my ruling you disagree with. And you're also responsible for making sure that a copy of that written appeal is sent. Let me finish, Mr. Birch. And you're also responsible for sending a copy of that written appeal to all the other non-appealing parties. All right. Now, Mr. Birch, what were you going to say?
If her medical is obviously cheaper than what I'm providing at $631 per kid, and she's at $291 per kid, is there a way that instead of me paying Blue Cross Blue Shield the $631, that I could pay her the $291 for the medical?
If y'all can sit down with the AG's office and come up with another agreement, you have my permission to do so, but I'm denying this motion. So y'all have to start over in regards to that issue, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anything else? And that's a very good question, Mr. Birch, and I hope that you and Ms. Carpenter are able to sit down and get that hammered out to make sure that we've got good medical insurance and good for the both of you. So it's good for you financially as well as from your situation that you're in regard to the 2 children, okay?
Yeah.
Ms. Carpenter, do you have any questions?
No, I mean, the priority was the medical.
All right.
I mean, that was my major point.
All All right.
That moment when the judge firmly shut down what many saw as an obvious attempt to go after this man's finances. Absolutely powerful. You could see it in the judge's tone and delivery. He wasn't buying into any distractions. He cut straight to the core of the case and called it exactly what it was, an unsupported push for more money. With no solid evidence behind it, and it opens up a larger conversation about how child support is handled in cases like these. Far too often, it feels like men who've worked hard to build something for themselves are suddenly left defending every dollar, even when they're already meeting their obligations. It's not about avoiding responsibility, it's about fairness. There's growing concern about how the system can sometimes be misused, not by all, but by those who treat child support as a strategy instead of a necessity, when money meant for a child's well-being is treated like a bargaining chip. The kids lose and so does everyone else. So, what do you think? Is the system working the way it should, or does it need serious reform to protect those who are doing the right thing? I'd love to hear your perspective. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep the discussion going. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more courtroom coverage and real legal breakdowns. Until next time, take care.